In the fast-paced food industry, one wrong color, one contaminated batch, one sick customer, one permanently damaged brand. Inside a commercial kitchen or processing plant, the deadliest threats are completely invisible. Pathogens, chemical residues, and trace allergens don't leave a physical footprint to warn you that they are there. In a high-speed environment, tools tend to wander. Without a visual barrier system in place, a knife used to break down raw poultry can easily migrate over to the salad prep station during a fast shift change. When those invisible boundaries fail, the facility experiences a cascading domino effect of cross-contamination. A single mistake jumps from the work surface to the food product, directly to the packaging. This diagram shows exactly what happens when that system breaks down. Raw chicken residue on salad equipment introduces a massive salmonella risk, and mixing allergen crates during storage triggers nationwide product recalls. Because the threats themselves cannot be seen, handlers must rely on strict, highly visible boundaries to prevent these systemic failures. But simply buying a set of multicolored mops and cutting boards doesn't mean a facility is actually safe. You have to audit the execution. First, is the color coding system clearly posted and visible to all staff on the floor? Second, are employees continuously trained so they actually understand the rules, regardless of their native language? Third, when those colored tools eventually become faded, torn, or damaged, are they immediately discarded and replaced? And fourth, is the color system mapped specifically to the facility's unique physical risks, or was it just ordered randomly from a supply catalog? Answering no to any of these questions means the current color setup is creating a dangerous illusion. It provides a false sense of security while leaving the food completely vulnerable. A properly executed system operates exactly like an industrial traffic light. It visually coordinates safe movement across the floor and quickly breaks through language barriers. This schematic shows the standard sorting logic for raw material containers. Red is dedicated to raw meat, blue is assigned to seafood, and green isolates the fresh produce. As production moves forward, yellow indicates semi-processed items, white is used for finished goods, and black is strictly reserved for waste. The preparation tools must strictly align with these material colors. A green knife and a green board can only ever be used together to process vegetables. This logic also applies to protective gear. Blue gloves are the standard for general food production, while purple gloves are exclusively reserved for allergen zones. Notice that transparent or white gloves are heavily discouraged. If a piece tears off during processing, a clear fragment is nearly impossible to spot inside the food. Environmental cleaning tools also follow strict zoning. Red mops stay in high-risk wet areas, and black tools are relegated solely to the drains. Facilities also rely on the contrast rule. The colors chosen for tools must contrast sharply with the food being processed. If a blue plastic brush bristle snaps off into a vat of white dairy, workers can spot it instantly. By mapping out these specific colors, the facility builds a physical chain of custody. Cross-contamination is actively blocked at every single stage of the product's life cycle. Surprisingly, there are no universal, mandated color codes that every food processor is required to follow. The regulatory agencies place the responsibility squarely on the individual facility. You have to custom design your own color system based exclusively on your exact floor layout and specific risk profile. But that custom system is entirely useless unless it is rigorously documented in your standard operating procedures and actively, repeatedly taught to your workforce. The color itself doesn't just protect the food. It is the rigorous discipline behind the color that does. If you need to audit your facility's safety systems, follow Food Safety Bites and message us the words "color code" for expert guidance.